You saw on the brief video, one of the persons there was Lieutenant Brian Shearer, who's with us here, Weapons Station Yorktown. He's come to the conference in order to help us present on this work. So you may want to direct your questions also to him as well as to me, because he has also experienced PTSD and has experienced the neurofeedback in recovery. He spent 25 years in the service. Started as an enlisted infantry marine, served as in combat as a battalion chaplain in the 1st Battalion, 3rd Marines in Afghanistan. So he's here also to answer questions.
I had 71 deaths, 2 years' time that I handled personally. Had a number of traumatic events in combat with, caring for blown up kids and helicopter crashes and a continual build-up of a number of incidents, and then eventually, so my sleeping went from bad to worse over time as I ended up in Haiti, and then it got really bad after that, initially after the earthquake. But so initially did all kinds of things, ran 4 marathons, swam constantly, anything to try to tire myself to sleep. And then eventually, after all the cumulative stuff over about 4 years of continuous operational type ministry, I could only sleep 3 hours at a time, and the slightest sound would wake me up. And so after the very first session of neurofeedback, I instantly got some calming. And then after about maybe 3 sessions, I had my first good night of sleep in in years. And then after about 4 weeks, I was regulatory, because they put me on different protocols. I had so many things going on with me that didn't just work the sleep, because I had pain and I had panic attacks, and so we didn't just focus on the sleep. We did sleep initially, and then we did some different protocols to try to figure out, help me calm in some of my other areas. But after 4 weeks, I was sleeping regularly. It's incredible. The biggest thing, no drugs. And for any Marine or person that's a military person that's into control their body and mind, they don't like drugs. So that was a huge factor, not having to be on drugs and being able to just take the neurofeedback and getting rest and peace, and it's amazing. It worked.